It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 7-2.
And welcome to Sunday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting... The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. In now is Adam Eaton. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. So 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now, looking for better results than last night when he went over. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Taylor. He's got it, 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's got a 3-for-5 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Taylor goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mark Reynolds is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. And the 2 out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Corey Seager, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. The 1-2. Right there, Murphy at second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Here's the 3-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon charging this one. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 5. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first in plenty of time in the second. Striding in now for the Nats, Steven Strasburg. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Puig is there. Here's Jock Peterson now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And the 2-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit bump. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And Reynolds will tuck this one away, and the inning is. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Got him. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hit in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Popped him up. Reynolds has a play. He's got it one away. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. So striding in, Michael Taylor. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Taylor's making a break from first. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
That's taken up and in for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Line drive base hit. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 2-1 to count. To 2-2 now. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Adams goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready for another shot now, Michael Taylor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. On the move is Peterson. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Logan Forsythe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Justin Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. And now for Washington, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now
Here's the
batting.
pitch.
The pitcher. Stephen
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move.
Swing and a miss. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Seager.
This is on the ground over the first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder number 66.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
The catcher, number
Ready
9.
for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just missed with a breaking ball.
2-2.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Puig at third, Peterson on at second with 2 down. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. Payoff pitch home. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 3.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box for the Dodgers now, Justin Turner, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. The 1-1. This one skied out toward right. Murphy is there, and he puts it away. Adam Liberatore is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In now is Adam Eaton, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Matt Adams now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. And that misses 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Another full count offering on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Pedro Baez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. Career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 4. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And now pitch on the way. Still even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Here's Corey Seager. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Next up for Los Angeles, Logan Forsythe. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Here's Mark Reynolds. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Reynolds on at first, nobody out. And he misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2.
Playing left field, number 45.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Forsythe on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-2. In the standings, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division. The San Francisco Giants totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-5. As of today, the Angels are in third place in the AL West, and the Giants are in third place in the NL West. The Diamondbacks bested the visiting Padres 2-1. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. The Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-3. As of right now, the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Cubs sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. In the standings, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are fourth in the division. The Pirates finished off the 4-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-3. As of today, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in third place in the NL Central, while the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Reds are fourth in the division. The Blue Jays earned the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of right now, the Yankees are in fourth place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are atop the division. Denard Span picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, leading the Rays past the Twins 5-3. As of today, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Twins are leading the American League Central Division. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 8-3. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Indians are in third place in the AL Central. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, and the Astros are atop the American League West. The Royals took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. As of right now, the Tigers are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the Royals are second in the division. The Red Sox brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they dismantled the A's 10-4. In the standings, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Seattle Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 12-4. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Mariners are atop the division. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.